Television. 500 channels and counting.
Heaven's prison.
Yet nothing is ever on when we want to watch it. Rushing home from work, only to catch the end of the show. Our interest, friends, and family versus our television shows. Let's face it, life is too busy to revolve around someone else's schedule. Are we really getting the most from our time in front of the television? Don't we deserve the option to be in charge of our own entertainment? With the freedom to watch whatever we want, whenever we want? One company set about making that happen by pioneering a service and product that delivers exactly that kind of control. Freedom to watch your entertainment around your schedule. Some of you may know the name, TiVo. TV your way.
I have to sort of gear my life completely to it.
Rare that I have spare time.
Whenever I was able to find time for television, there were things that I didn't like on.
I used to just watch whatever was on television when I came home after work.
One of the things we always wanted to do is be able to spend time with each other after we put our kids to bed.
I'm constantly on the go with kids and work and school. And
I'm a very busy cat. I am constantly on the move.
Rush home to watch our basketball games.
And if I was lucky, something was on.
I can't watch things that are on when they're on.
I'm not a total new technology person, but, you know, I want something that's going to help me out.
I was usually frustrated and would actually schedule everything that I needed to around the shows that I wanted to see.
Well, we both work. I work a ton.
Yeah, he works like 3,000 hours a week.
I was missing shows, and I was kind of bummed out about that.
I became outraged many times.
It was so frustrating before to get those videotapes and try to find things.
Videotapes, it's a nightmare.
I didn't know any shows that were on reality shows. I had no idea which was what. Now I feel pretty hip and, you know, with the rest of society.
A friend of mine got it and continued to tell me that it changed his life.
Wait a minute, changed his life? Well, that's a pretty bold statement, don't you think? Okay, so what exactly is TiVo? TiVo is a one-of-a-kind service that operates a TiVo digital video recorder. TiVo works hand in hand with your existing television setup at home, from a simple TV and antenna to state-of-the-art cable and satellite. TiVo gives you the ability to control live television. Pause it when you want to, rewind to catch something you missed, and fast forward to catch back up. TiVo is also smart. It knows the entire TV schedule. So forget when, where, or even last-minute schedule changes. TiVo will automatically find and record your favorite shows whenever they're on. The TiVo service gives you original features like Season Pass, which records your shows for an entire season, and Wishlist. Record all the shows starring your favorite actors, movies by your favorite directors, or simply a subject matter that interests you. No videotape. Everything is stored within the TiVo digital video recorder. All of your entertainment, ready and waiting for you to watch. Well, whenever you feel ready. You don't have to watch television on someone else's schedule anymore. This is TV your way. So as we begin to show you how to set up and use the TiVo features, we thought you should hear from some TiVo subscribers who actually use it. So let's start with your existing TV setup at home. You're good to go if you have
regular cable,
Digital cable.
DirecTV.
satellite,
Cable, basic cable.
Digital cable.
satellite,
or just an antenna. Your TiVo digital video recorder connects to your TV. Then connect TiVo to the phone line or your broadband connection. TiVo will make a quick call once a day to keep your service up to date.
It was no problem at all.
I set it up.
it's pretty easy.
I did it.
Yeah.
Have a DVD player, a VCR? TiVo fits into any setup. You can activate the TiVo service online or by phone and follow the on-screen guided setup.
It was really easy. You can just click through and it tells you exactly what to do.
I was able to do it by myself.
Very easy.
I only hit my head once. It's a lot easier than I ever would have imagined.
TiVo service activated. Now you're really ready to take charge of your television.
The remote itself is so ergonomic and it handles so well.
It's this weird shape. But it feels really good on your hand.
You can do everything with the remote.
I actually have fewer now.
Makes you feel like you have power, godlike power.
No, pausing live TV is the absolute best feature. People call, you pause.
That's good stuff. If you're watching football, want to see it play again, boom. You don't have to wait and hope that they do a replay. You just, boom, you got a replay.
Boom. What did he say?
Boom.
check that dunk over and over and over again.
I fast forward through all the timeouts and the free throws.
There was a controversial play, and we were able to actually rewind it, do it in slow motion, and we were able to actually make the call before the referee did.
The national championship game, some guy blew his knee out. I think we watched it about 15 devastating times.
I feel like John Madden.
Well, when would I pause live TV? But in reality, now I do it all the time because I get up to do other things in the middle of shows.
Pause TiVo and then go cook a chicken and come back and you're in the same place that you were before.
I mean, fast forward through a lot of commercials or through a lot of parts that you don't really like.
But I like that because we can heckle. We can like stop and be like, oh my God, did you see what she was wearing?
Did she just say that?
Yeah.
Or you rewind? Yeah. Did she what?
America's Funniest Home Videos. Stupid show, great with TiVo. Because when people get cracked upside the head, you know, it's amusing. But when you rewind it again, and then you rewind it again, and then you rewind it again, and then you pause it and you go frame by frame, and you see the and it, that's great.
I'm watching my show, you know, I'll call you later. But now it's like, just pause it.
Another cool thing you can do with the remote is find out what's on from TiVo's live guide. With the push of a button, you can check out up to 2 weeks worth of programming. See a show you want to record? Just press your remote, and TiVo will remember to record it when it's on. Now that you see how TiVo lets you control live TV, let's record some shows. It's time to visit TiVo Central.
Hit the little TiVo button right up at the top.
At any time, and it will take you here, to the main menu of the TiVo service. If you know the names of the shows you want to record,
it's very easy.
It's just as simple as picking the show.
Scroll down, programs to record. You go into programs to record.
Search by name, by title.
You're looking at the alphabet. You're spelling out what it is you want.
Don't worry when the show's on, what channel, even what day. That's what TiVo does. Once you've made your selection,
push a button and then it's recorded.
Sex and the City, Saturday Night Live,
The Munsters, I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched,
Simpsons, Family Guy,
Wiggles,
West Wing, 24, Alias,
South Park,
SpongeBob,
The Practice,
Homefront in the Garden,
60 Minutes to...
tons and tons of reality TV.
Big Brother, Amazing Race.
cooking shows,
Star Trek,
Boomtown.
Okay, I get it, you know your shows. But what if I told you you can record these shows every time they're on, regardless of channel or schedule changes with just one click of a button? It's an original TiVo feature called Season Pass.
Season Pass lets you record the same show the whole season long. The smart thing about it is it knows the difference between reruns and first runs.
You go in and set it up once and forevermore until you delete it, it will record that show for you.
It knows when the time extends on a show. It knows when the show changes dates.
TiVo does your thinking for you.
So no repeats, just Season Pass all the way through. And if we miss a week, we can watch them all in a row, which is always great.
Oh my gosh, did I forget to record Sex and the City this week?
We remember even if you didn't.
If it's on a season pass, I don't have to worry about it.
And then you get to come home whenever you want.
Yeah.
And it's magically recorded.
To request a season pass, before you press record, scroll down to Get a Season Pass, and you're done. Starting to get the picture here? You're pausing live TV, you have all your shows on Season Pass, and you're watching when you want. Now it's time to really personalize your entertainment with another original TiVo feature, wish lists.
The wish list. Oh, that's great.
I like wish list.
It's like a guilty pleasure. I type in all my favorite interests.
Really fine-tune what you're looking for.
I can find out every single program that's on that relates to a category that I like to watch.
TiVo searches by scanning thousands of hours of programming to find exactly what you want. From TiVo Central, select Pick Programs to Record and press Search using wish lists. Enter your favorite director or actor, and TiVo will present options for you to choose from.
Harrison Ford.
Bruce Willis.
Ben Affleck.
David Hasselhoff. God, is he good.
You know, I love Meryl Streep, so I set up a wish list for her, and, you know, within seconds I had a list of all the shows that Meryl Streep was going to be in for the next 2 weeks.
Director Phil Carlson and William Wyler and Scorsese.
Category and keyword search can create wish lists on any subject that interests you.
I like trains a lot.
I have a love of forensic science.
I type in fashion.
Anything with a spaceship in it.
I happen to like all the old musicals.
Educational shows too.
I'm like a huge Beatles fan, and I put in all of the individual Beatles names on the wish list.
Or I want to get every pilot of every new show that airs. I can just create a wish list. Call it Pilot. It's really nice when the fall season starts. I can record every show and then decide what to really keep and what to discard.
I entered rugby just to see what kind of rugby they had. And sure enough, 3 o'clock in the morning, they had Australia versus New Zealand. and it was pretty cool.
Being able to pre-select so many things, you're using channels all over the dial that you never used before.
Shows that I would never normally even watch because I didn't even know it was on. It's the Josh and Amy TV.
Gym channel.
You're like the network.
It's there, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or, you know, it records it. Doesn't bother me. I come back and now showing is whatever movie's there.
When you're ready to see what you've recorded, just press the TiVo button and select Now Playing from the top of the list. All of your recorded shows are listed here, ready for you to watch.
When I turn on the TV, the first thing I do is press Now Playing List.
Basically going to my list of now playing list, and it's all right there. It organizes it all for me, and it's right there.
Just choose the show you want to watch and press play. You control how long the show stays on your Now Playing list.
There's some programs that are so good that I actually downloaded to my VCR.
Want to save a movie or a favorite episode? Then simply connect your VCR to your TiVo DVR, select from Now Playing, press Save to VCR, and your show will be transferred to videotape.
Pop it away into the shelf and never look at it again. That's my plan, is to pass that on to my children, long after the VHS have vanished.
So now you've seen a little about how TiVo works, but it's so much more than features and technology. It's about lifestyle and choice. Something we at TiVo have come to understand is the variety of individual experiences that only arise through owning TiVo and using the service. This isn't TiVo talking. These are TiVo subscribers talking. When we asked,
Let's see. What does TiVo stand for?
A quick time saver.
TiVo is absolutely value for money. Do the things that I wouldn't have time to do because of my work schedule. When you meet someone who you also has TiVo, it's sort of like a meeting of the minds, and they know what you're talking about. Television is very optimized.
My unit has been on for 4 years solid. I haven't shut it off. There's no way to be without that. Television, interactive, video operation.
Life doesn't have to be at top of the hour, bottom of the hour. You don't have to rush anymore.
Choice is everything. TiVo is about choosing.
I know what all my friends are talking about. I don't feel so left out. TiVo!
Makes television programming more flexible when it's in your hands. And that's where you want it. Television is very old.
And we're actually probably watching less TV all in all just because we're getting to watch the programs that we want to. It's had to have paid for itself and just not buying the videos.
Yeah, and we don't get sick of what they're watching. And the four of us have been sitting down for dinner more often than we ever used to.
That's true.
Freedom, revolutionary, exciting.
It's a lot like going to the movies or renting a movie from the video store. It's when you want it, it's your choice. I totally have TiVo on the brain. Television, independent.
I thought it was, it's the inventor, János TiVo, right? Hungarian guy. I can focus my geek time on a very small part of my day.
Totally invigorating visual orgy.
It really reflects my personality, what I like to see on TV, because I feel it's a friend more than a device.
Give it a chance, and it will just change everything for you for the better.
Television, innovative, victory.
I never watch television except for the shows that I want to see now. It sort of opens you up to a whole plethora of things that you probably never would have considered even before.
TiVo is worth it.
Easy. Part of our lives.
Television individual viewing option.
Come over and see mine and get one.
You don't have a TiVo, don't even look me in the eye. Like, don't look me.
I'm in control of my television. When I watch TV, I don't flip around aimlessly anymore. When I watch TV, I sit down to watch something that I want to see. And there are a lot of things that air that I wouldn't know about if I didn't have my TiVo program to find these programs for me.
Honestly, TiVo is the greatest invention of television in the last decade or two. Television is very optimized.
Definitely worth the money.
You know, if there's a fire in my place, I'd grab the TiVo box and run.
Television is definitely more to my liking. It's more quality as far as I'm concerned because it's what I want to see. Once you have it, you can't live without it. That's straight up. That's the honest truth.
It would have to cost a lot of money for me not to want it. I'm not sure that my taste is better, but for me it's better. I enjoy what I watch a whole lot more.
I never watch real TV anymore. I mean, I'm constantly just watching things on TiVo. I come home, and I always have something on TV.
Totally different entertainment experience. More bang for your buck as far as your entertainment hours that you have a day. Time well spent in front of the TV.
Television at my control. That's what TiVo means to me.
You have to try it to understand the magic of the TiVo. Makes life so much easier.
It really does.
You don't really understand it till you have it, but it does change your life because it lets you do what you want to do. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Even my 5.5-year-old granddaughter knows how to use it.
It does allow us to watch things together as a family.
I have a knack. I can tell by looking at someone whether they use TiVo or not. Yeah, they're just missing out. They don't watch real TV.
You just don't understand it until you start to use it. And that's the amazing part of it.
Gotta get that TiVo.
Just go get it now. If you don't have it, go get it. Goodbye. Yeah, you have to leave because they're going to run out of them soon if you don't get to the store right now.
TiVo is a transformation device.
Extraordinary. New way of life.
It's necessary.
Entertaining.
Fun. Convenience.
Freedom, control, variety. It's awesome.
Revolutionary, enjoyable.
Happiness, power.
Freedom. A friend, a buddy, a pal.
Thoughtful.
TiVo is efficient, convenient, special.
Revolutionary.
Heaven.
Innovative, simple. It's a must-have.
It simplifies. Definitely simplifies my life.
Freedom. Freedom to live my life and still enjoy television programs.
So there's only one thing left to do, right? Go on, get out there, take charge of your life. Buy TiVo now. Just go to your favorite electronics retailer or visit TiVo.com to find a store near you. That's what all the buzz is about. By clicking on the menu at any time, you can see the TiVo demo again, listen to subscriber testimonials, or learn about new TiVo features like Home Media option.